Hi, and welcome to the 3 Ps of Customer Service Training. My name is John Engman, and I'm very happy to take you through one of the most important aspects of our customer care training. Here at InstaConnect's telecommunications company, we know how important customer service is. You have been handpicked to be the voice of this company, and we're very excited to have you on board. We hope that this training will help to prepare you for this role in customer service.
So, let's get started. The first is positivity, and here are some tips for staying positive. Maintaining a positive attitude is the most important aspect of customer service. We need to deliver a positive experience to our customers. Greet the customer with excitement and an upbeat tone, and smile when you're on the phone. The customer can tell. Make sure you know why the customer is calling. Verify and clarify what you are hearing from your customer before you begin to act. We don't want the customer repeating the reason they've called, as this will become frustrating for you and the customer. Make sure you recognize the customer's frustrations. If the issues are with us, then go ahead and acknowledge that we caused it. Handle the information directly and as positively as possible. Always look for solutions that will help the customer and us. Remember that sometimes the customer is wrong. We all make mistakes, so don't blame the customer. The customer is a partner with our company, and we couldn't survive without them. This is how you need to treat them. We want our customers to feel like family, so do more than the customer expects. We want the customers to feel appreciated, respected, valued, and recognized. Do more than the customer expects. When mistakes happen, treat them as opportunities. Do more than the customer expects. Pay attention to the little things. Anticipate your customer's needs before they become aware of them. Do more than the customer expects. If you listen closely, your customers will tell you how to impress them. The second P is patience. Here are 4 tips on exhibiting patience. At some time in our lives, we have all been dissatisfied customers. It's important to think about these times. Remember how you felt and how the customer service rep helped you. Remembering this brings empathy into the picture. Customers will still have questions, or they may be very angry that the service is not being provided to their satisfaction. When we show empathy, it's easier to see where the customer is coming from, and this makes it easier to help them. You may be right and the customer may be wrong. You can see it, but why can't they? The issue here is that the customer will not listen to you until their rage has subsided. The best plan for action is to let the customer vent out his or her feelings until they subside. If you try arguing while the customer is still furious, the situation will only worsen and prolong. Once the customer is mellowed down, it's now your turn to explain the situation, argue the facts only, and keep emotion out of the conversation. Having a customer giving you an impossible request, an unsolvable problem, or insulting you can make you irritated or even angry, and sometimes these will come out in the way you talk. Next thing you know, your voice will have a higher tone and greater volume. If that happens, the customer might think that you're personally attacking them. Stay focused on how your voice sounds. If you notice that your voice has changed, try to go back to how it sounded previously. Again, if you smile while on the phone, it will come out in your voice. Remember, your job is to help out the customer. Keep this in mind, and this will help you guide the customer with the resolution of the issue. Last, take a quick break if needed. Sometimes after a tough call, it's better to walk away for a minute than to jump right into the next call. The third P is politeness. Here are some tips for being more polite and professional to better your business interactions from outsell.com. Greet others courteously and with energy. Coming across as lethargic can be taken as impolite. Thank a person at the beginning and end of every conversation or request. If you do not know someone well, always be at least one step more polite and formal than you think necessary. And listen. Listening is very important to what we want to do. If a customer or client is angry or complaining, remain calm. Try to turn negative comments into something positive without ignoring the other person's concerns. And own up to mistakes so you can move past them. If an interaction has been successful, do not bring up aspects that could have been better, especially to the person you're speaking to. And never point out if someone else is being impolite. That won't get you anywhere. Now let's take a look at an exemplary customer service situation. This video can be seen in its entirety using the link in the module, but I wanted to show you the good customer service that is done well and how it makes the customer feel.
But I called up and the phone answered. Good morning, Nordstrom's. This is Evelyn. What can I do to provide you with excellent service today? I said, are you for real? She said, yes, I am. I said, you've got to help me. Thank you so much. I said, I'm having a horrible time. I'm speaking like in 20 minutes. And I left my shirt, I left my tie. She said, where are you speaking? I told her, she said, that's right next to us. It's going to work out. You need to come here. We're going to make it work, Mr. Lloyd. I was so impressed. She said, now what do you need? I said, I need a white shirt or off-white. She said, okay. Tell me about your tie. I said, I've got a gray suit. Maybe a gray tie would be great. She said, stay on the phone with me. I want to make sure that you get here fine. I said, I'm amazed you guys are open. Everything else opens at 10. She said, oh, we open at 10. But you can't wait till 10, Mr. Lloyd. I want to open the doors for you when you get here. I've already had George press your shirt. She even said, you know what? Time's too close. You don't come in. I'm going to walk out in the parking lot. I'll be easy to spot. We're not open. There's no cars here. I'll be the only woman standing there with clothes in my hand. I pulled up in that lot, and there she was. I'm ready to go speak. She said, you got 4 minutes. That's where you're speaking. Everything's fine. I just took my wallet out, and I said, here, just hold my wallet. I'll come back. We'll settle. She gave me the wallet back. And she said, you hold on to your wallet. We can settle after your speech. I finished my speech, and I went back, and I paid. And when I paid, it was then that I discovered for the first time I'd paid $85 for this tie right here. I didn't care because the service was so exemplary. When your service is phenomenal, price is less of an issue when we have that kind of service. I just looked at her and I said, thank you so much. You were an angel today. And she said these words I'll never forget. Thank you, Mr. Lloyd, for allowing me the opportunity to serve you today. She was the one that took my call before ours was open. She was the one who had a shirt pressed before I got there. She's the one that met me out in the parking lot. She's the one who trusted me to come back and pay. And yet she says at the end, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve you today. That is powerful.
I know that going the extra mile is asking a lot, but I think you're up to it. And you'll get better as you practice these skills, and the items here will eventually become second nature. For now, keeping these 3 ideas in mind will help you do the best you can. Good luck with your new position, and send us a note if you have any thoughts or questions about what you've learned.